This your boy JTL opposite from the norm back with another one. My apologies for being a little late. Let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm sure y'all heard lately how creflo dollars came at Mr. Kevin Samuels himself. He had a problem with um some things that he said. It was a longer sermon he was giving. So if y'all find it and you find the whole sermon, it's like an hour 5 minute mark where he brings up Kevin Samuels and women listening to him. You know what I mean? And him saying basically like getting false information in these last days and listening to some guy that's popular on YouTube. And ladies, you need to know that you can do bad by yourself. But it's like, okay, so what about the pastors out there that's giving bad information? What about all the women out there that's giving bad information? If you're gonna call this brother out, call everybody else out. But I see it's so funny how the first time I ever heard of creflo dollars, and I'm not alleging this is the true first time I heard of him, it was by him scamming the church. Then not too long after that, I hear something about him telling people that they need to get up, help him get up what 70 million or something like that, crazy $1 million number to get a private jet. I guess he wanted to go fly around the world and help people. But it's like you're a millionaire now. So why you can't help people now? And this is the problem that we have. So you got a lot of pastors that will speak the truth, but then next thing you know, a lot of them doing something wrong. Here in my city, St. Petersburg, Florida, we had everybody knows about him. A lot of people do. If you don't, you can look him up. Reverend Lyons. Pun a little bit intended. Apparently, he was cheating on his wife, had a mistress, and I believe the mistress burned down the house or something like that. Craziness. He's stealing from the church. He got arrested. So you're not gonna sit and act like pastors are perfect and they are the only ones you should be listening to. A lot of them seem like they get the God complex and then do whatever they want. You got Bishop Long, may he rest in peace. He was having sex with minors, with young boys. So it was like, how y'all figure y'all able to let's do this. What's the sad part about a lot of us as YouTubers? A lot of us, especially if you do red pill content, black manosphere content, whatever content for men, basically. They always argue and say the couple of words that just scapegoat somebody telling the truth, which is, oh, he's misogynistic, he hates women, or who hurt you, right? But it's like, don't act like men are not giving valid points. And then the problem is a lot of these white knight simp dudes will turn around and freaking be on some well, as a man, you ain't supposed to shut up. Because you ain't helping nobody. You know what I'm saying? You're not helping nobody. If men have valid points, you got guys out there that give valid points. You can't tell a lot of women nothing. Look at Derek Jackson. As long as he was telling women what they wanted to hear, it was fine. He got caught cheating, possibly had a miscarriage with a woman, or she wouldn't got abortion. Cheated on with his wife with this woman in his house, flew women down to Miami, all kinds of craziness. But then when he comes back, I'm seeing women, oh, thank God you're back. I had so many dark nights. I needed to hear from you. Hear what? Bullshit. This man was out here cheating on his wife, doing all this dirt, and then y'all will still be okay with listening to him because he's telling you what you want to hear. Look at Steve Harvey. 2 ex-wives before Marjorie, left them high and dry. Both of them had to take him to court, one of them multiple times to get assistance for his own children. But y'all will listen to him because he tells you what you want to hear. Oh, man's supposed to pay for this. Man's supposed to this. Man's supposed to that. Okay, what about your second wife that talked about when you was trying to make it in the comedy world and y'all stealing gas? But you'll say you never went on a date with a woman if you didn't have your money right. But you was around here with your damn wife stealing gas. That was okay. But women will still listen to that. And you got somebody like Kevin Samuels or whoever else that say real shit. They don't want to hear it because it doesn't put women on the upper hand. It doesn't keep them on the pedestal. But y'all got to realize there's something in reality. Women are humans just like men are. They fought for equality. So if you want equality, deal with what comes with it. You got to think, which one is worse? Men telling other men to be smart in the choices you make, especially the ones, even Kevin Samuels, that say, exercise self-control. And you know what that means. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here trying to knock down every woman that you may be able to have a chance to knock down. That's what he's saying. Now, which one is worse? Men telling men to be smarter, exercise self-control, or men lying to women. And then when women get into a relationship with a guy, she thinks she still should be able to hang out with her friends at the club, twerk, do whatever she's doing that's wrong, even possibly have conversation with her ex, communication with her ex-boyfriend or some craziness. And then these guys snap and do something wrong to him, God forbid. So which one is worse? Telling a man to level up, work to be the best he can be for himself. So when you do deal with women, you have better options, and then don't just mess with any kind of woman that may not be right for you. So you want guys to keep telling other guys like Boyce Watkins and Derrick Jackson punk ass to be sitting around here saying, "Oh, baby mamas are for strong men." No, that's bullshit. Don't lie. A lot of women out here that have kids are not in the best financial situation, and that would be a lie to tell guys that if they're struggling. That would be a lie. So if a guy don't have kids, he is not wrong for not wanting to date a single mother and wanting a woman with no kids that he can build his own legacy with. I'm gonna keep it even more gangster than that. I'm gonna keep it even more real than that. I have a child. So if I get with a woman, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, well, I ain't gonna date no single mom. I got a child. I got issues that I've been through with my son mama. So you think I'm gonna be like, well, I don't want to deal with it with no one. I'm not like that. If my situation is right, her situation is right, fine. But I'm not gonna think that I deserve to have a woman without kids, because why? So I don't see nothing wrong with it, and I have a child. So if a guy that don't have kids is saying only date women with no kids, I see nothing wrong with it, and I don't take offense to it. And I have a child. But what I do take offense of is people taking shots at brothers for telling other brothers to be smart and be wise in how they move. Yeah, I got a problem with that. Straight up and down, real talk. I have a problem with that. That's not cool at all. Straight up and down. That's just not cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, argue the points. Don't tell a woman she deserved this and she deserved that. And then you see these women acting like they so high and mighty off God and off the word, but then come to find out they ain't no better. These women can go to the club, do whatever, and then Sunday, all that is cleansed until what? Next Friday or Saturday? And then they just cleanse it again on Sunday? I don't think that's how God works. Because now you're being a hypocrite. That's being a hypocrite. Just because you show everybody else in the world or your church congregation that you're not doing the same thing you did Saturday, now and that it's Sunday, and then you go back and do it again when the week restarts, you're being a hypocrite. You're saying one thing and doing another thing. That's not cool. So sadly enough, only reason why people covering it is just because Creflo Dollar's name. And I see O'Shea picture right there with it says Dusty Pastor. But I mean, you hustling people. We seen it. That wasn't cool. You got millions of dollars. You pay for your own jet and helicopter that the congregation already gave you with your mega church. All right. So if we're gonna talk about stuff, let's talk about the points. It's not wrong to tell young men to get themselves together, get themselves right, so you can get the better options. We would be lying. We say, all right, man, you making 100,000 a year, you making $1 million a year. Now go get you a baby mama. No, that doesn't make sense. And every time I seen Kevin on past shows, ask a woman, and this is how cat women be nowadays. This is when you know it's bad and desperation is at an all-time high. He asked women, well, look at your situation. You got a son? All right. Would you tell your son to date a woman like you? Well, I mean, if he's happy, he can afford it. Yeah. Really? Come on, man. Anyway, so now we finna go to some more things that I think it's a little was very alarming. So apparently, Future baby mama was showing text messages, right? That let me see if I can pull this up too. I'm seeing some. All right, so his baby mother is alleging that he sent his son a text message being disrespectful. Let me go to it. All right, so it says it's your whoa. I don't know if that's the right number. Ugh, I hope that ain't the actual number. This is just a picture. I'm just showing y'all. I hope that ain't that man number, but it says send it a text. It's supposed to be the son. Tell your mom. Then it said tell my mom what? Buy you some clothes. Dad, your mother is a hoe. Then they got the number. I don't know if that's him. I hope it ain't his number. Oh, then it was like your mother is a hoe. And it showed, I guess it's supposed to be his son face. It looked just like him too. So then the baby mama and Future's mother went back and forth because Future came on and he put that's a cap on the shade room. So if I can pull it up bigger than that to see what the response was. Y'all bear with me a second. Oh nah, don't do it. We ain't doing that commercial and stuff. All right, so I'm gonna try to read it to y'all. Definitely not a cap. You told for what is it? You too old to what? No, what I got for you said it. I'm sorry, I can't see that shit. Let me see if I can pull something up. There you go. Definitely not a cap. The fuck I got a lot for. You said it. Definitely your phone number and his SO stand on it and pipe down if you don't want these recordings posted on God. You said it. They need to cancel you. Cruelty to children. Haven't seen him in 3 months, but in the same state. I can keep going. Got a refund on his school clothes today. Petty, because someone don't want to be sexually active with you and just want to co-parent. I have been so nice and calm and I'm tired, but I'm chill. I do not play about my kids, blah, 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 all that shit. So Future just put that's a cap. That's what he put on there. All right. So all this stuff is so crazy, man. It's like this on that situation. You have to tread lightly and be careful about who you have children with. Then also afterwards, especially if you're a celebrity, a guy with some stature, money, whatever, you have to be careful how you deal. You know, maybe he should have took it to the courts, dealt with the situation in that way versus, you know, like he out here having all these kids, all these women being very loose as a man. I don't really feel sorry for him in a certain sense that, you know, you making all these issues. That's just like Nick Cannon having all these baby mamas and trying to make the stupid ass excuses that he making this bullshit. It's like you don't want to get married, but then you tell my all the mamas know we had a conversation. This is what he said on Breakfast Club. We had a conversation, we building something. He want to build something. But it's like you building on black man being irresponsible and just having all these kids out of wedlock. And no matter how much money you try to get them, if the mother's minds are not right and they don't do right, you pretty much still leaving the kids ass out, dummy. So that's the same thing with Future, and that's why I don't feel, you know, really sorry for him because you should be doing better than that. You know what I'm saying? You should be doing better than that. You smarter than that, bro. If you was able to make it here, you can have more self-control. And I tell brothers all this time, try to practice self-control. It's not that fucking serious just for you to brag, oh, I had this girl. So the fuck what, man? At the end of the day, as a man, and us supposedly being leaders and stuff as men over women, you're not helping the situation for the good brothers out here that's trying to do the right thing, because now we all get grouped in with dudes like Future and Nick Cannon, oh, black man, black. And it's not true for all black men, if a lot of black men actually don't have kids. But because somebody like Future and Nick Cannon are so, you know, huge in the world of having, you know, notoriety, it's gonna look like it's all men. Just like, you know, you got a lot of sisters out there that made the good sisters look bad too. It's sad, man. The shit is just so fucking sad. And speaking of another sad thing, man, um, I'm about to pull it up. Y'all give me a second because I wanna go to if I can pull up. Hopefully this is the right one. Okay. So I want to get the whole story before I'm gonna just pull up part of it. So we're gonna move on now to young brother. Me and my partner was just talking about a couple weeks ago. Yella Breezy. Same brother, we said that it was like, yo, that don't make you thug and all that because you in jail. That make you get caught. So Yella Breezy was arrested on gun and drug charges. Yella Breezy posted video on social media Tuesday night appearing to show law enforcement searching a car. The video shows flashing red and blue lights and cops digging into the trunk and passenger door of a SUV pulled off on the side of the road. So he got arrested. I'm trying to, because I want to get a little bit more information on if I can. Let's see what New York Daily News saying. Make sure I don't play no commercials. Y'all know how they do. We don't throw commercials on. All right. All right. That SME rapper was also busted on weapons charges in February, which he reportedly claimed was a setup. On Tuesday night, he posted a video of the police searching. That's what they stayed fucking with me. He captioned the footage. That's short for fuck. Yeah, I just said it. I'm from the hood. When Yella Beezy was pulled over in Dallas earlier this year, he said police said they smelled marijuana, but didn't find any in his vehicle. They did find a gun. His manager said that all of the 29-year-old Dallas native's weapons are registered. The Dallas Morning News reported on October 28th that Yella Breezy had been shot 3 times while driving through Louisville, Texas. Police said more than a dozen shots were fired at his vehicle. See, this is where y'all start getting on my damn nerves. Y'all should have the story, then that's it. So apparently he says the police fucking with him, but he got arrested for drug charges and gun charges. So I'm gonna say this. Not saying that he straight up did something. All right, here it says, according to the police report, Beezy was in possession of over 400 grams of a controlled substance. See if I can pull it up. Of a controlled substance, though it's unclear which drugs he's accused of possession. So it said 400 grams, most likely weed, along with a handgun and a rifle, 4 handguns and a rifle. Beezy is in police custody in Texas, where he's been arrested on weapon and drug charges. TMZ has learned the rapper was busted Wednesday on possession of a controlled substance and unlawful carrying of a weapon. According to records, the drug charge is a felony and weapons charge is a misdemeanor. Yella Beezy posted video on social media Tuesday night appearing to show law enforcement searching the car. The video shows flashing red and blue lights, cops digging into the trunk, blah, blah, blah. I already read that earlier. It's the second arrest for Beezy in 6 months, as we first reported. He was busted on weapons charges in Dallas back in February. All right, so they say it was a misdemeanor, but the drugs was felony, which means that he they gonna give him another charge for that. But like I was about to say though, it's just about being smarter as we talk about these situations. It's just so young dudes can pay attention, and hopefully a lot of people that's talking about it are not just gonna say he's stupid and all that, but take it as a learning lesson. It could be an L for him as a loss or a learning lesson, and this is what we try to speak to the youth and try to give them knowledge on, is the fact that you got to try to move smart and be careful, man. I know it looks cool, but when it comes to the repercussions of your actions and the stupid stuff that you do, that's when it's a problem and it's not cool. We were trying to tell cats, listen, you don't want to go to jail. You don't want nobody checking your nuts. You know what I'm saying? Your asshole. I ain't, man, fuck the no homo shit. That if you feel like that's some homo shit, then stay the fuck out of jail so you don't have to go through the homo shit. You don't want no officer checking your asshole, checking under your balls, telling you when you can't get up, go to get something to eat. You can't go to no refrigerator when you feel like it. You can't pull out no cell phone and look online when you want to and just take pictures. You see inmates doing it, and guess what? They get thrown in a hole for the shit. That's the repercussions of not being smart and doing stupid shit because you want to live this fake ass facade and want to be a fucking gangster. Now, I understand. I'm sure enough, Yella Beezy, since he got into those situations, got shot, he's carrying weapons for protection. But he got money, so the smartest thing to do is get security to roll with you. You know what I'm saying? But if he's legal, then, he's legal. with the weapons, but you still gotta be careful of how you move in other states and things of that nature because you still can get in trouble for it. Like New York is one of them states that you cannot just go over there. I heard DJ Envy talking about it and other people talking about it, like it's very difficult to get a gun license in New York. It's very fucking difficult. So you have to be smart in how you carry yourself. And the sad thing is with a lot of young brothers, we try to or a lot of young brothers try to test your manhood, see where your heart at and all that bullshit. Like when I was working with the youth, I remember one of my coworkers, and he ain't even that much older than me. So I said, "Why y'all trying to, crack jokes with me and sizing up my clothes, my shoes, telling me what I'm supposed to wear, but you don't do that to him? Oh, well, he old. It's like I'm old too. I'm not young. Well, you ain't that much. I'm like, bro, I'm in my mid-30s. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my mid-30s. I ain't y'all 16, 17. I'm in my mid-30s. That type of stuff don't move me no more. And it never really did. I like shoes and I'm a connoisseur in the sense of the look and all of that, the design, you know what I'm saying? Retros and stuff. I like stuff like that. But I don't buy stuff like that because I don't care. It don't move. I rather design my own, G fam, G well, you know what I'm saying? I rather design my own shit. You go to Facebook and you look up G fam G well, and just I like to fuck around, design my own shirts, stuff like that. Make custom shirts for people. That's what I do. But for spending 150, 350 on shoes, man, fuck that. I'd rather take that money and invest that shit. I'm not spending my money on that. I don't get down like that, bruh. I don't do that. But just prayers to the young brothers to learn better because sadly enough, man, even if you really going out there, you have to be careful because you don't want to throw your life away trying to help somebody that don't want to be helped, and then something happens. We see sadly what's been happening around Little Dirt, all these people getting killed around him and gun shootouts in his house and stuff. That's a phone call. You know what I'm saying? If when people got ops like that, all you can do is try to give them advice with how to move better and be safe. You know what I'm saying? You can't always throw yourself in certain situations. I've done that before, you know what I'm saying? And, thank God I'm still here to talk about it. But it's not always guaranteed, young brothers about to, up on each other that they're going to really listen to you. I thank God the situations I've been in, brothers did listen. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's fight or gunplay. So I'm thankful for that they did listen. But that's not always guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just pray for people, and if you can throw some advice, try your best to do that. But just gotta try our best to be a lot smarter. All right, so that's it for this show. This is a little shorter tonight. Sorry I was late getting started. But I appreciate whoever checking out this video whenever you check it out on replay, whatever. But leave your comments, man. What y'all think? Creflo Dollar versus Kevin Samuels. Also, what you think about Future and his baby mama situation, and then also the young brother Yella Beezy getting caught up like that with the police, even though they fucking with him all the time. That he says. So we'll be back with y'all Mondays and Thursdays once again, live 10 p.m. Mondays and Thursdays. Even if we late by 10, 15 minutes, just pay attention for the notification. All right, see y'all.